Question, the member from Thornhill.
Thank you, Speaker, and my question is to the Premier. Ontario is in its deepest decline in memory. Not even Bob Rae's spending managed to sink Ontario to the depths that this government has brought us to over the past 8 years. Liberals always avoid taking responsibility for their runaway spending, just like they did in the last campaign by hiring themselves an economist to give them some ideas on how to get Ontario out of the mess they've created. That economist gave them a blueprint for what must be done if our province is to emerge from the hole that Liberal spending and mismanagement has created. To date, the Liberals still haven't figured out that they may actually have to do the job that they were elected to do: govern. That means making the decisions that are right for Ontario instead of profitable for the Liberal Party. When will this government finally admit that it has no plan, that it has no vision? When will they adopt the recommendations that our party has made to balance?
Thank you, Premier.
Stop talking down the economy.
Speaker, I appreciate the question. I want to come back to this issue of choices and values. My honourable colleague took the opportunity yesterday to voice his displeasure about our concern that regarding our decision not to freeze the Ontario Child Benefit. The Ontario Child Benefit is something, Speaker, we're very proud of on this side of the House. It's a Liberal government innovation. We introduced it in 2007. It was $250 at the time. It now meets the needs of some 1 million Ontario children growing up in poverty, providing their parents with about $100 every month, Speaker. We've decided that we can't implement the growth in that particular benefit as quickly as we would like, so we're going to take a bit more time to do that, Speaker. But again, I would encourage my honourable colleague to rethink his consideration. This is something that I think is in keeping with the values that we all share as Ontarians.
Thank you. Supplementary.
I might say, Speaker, that my displeasure voiced yesterday was with the fact that this Premier, as usual, did not follow the advice of his own economist. For 8 years, the McGuinty government has spent Ontario into an almost insurmountable mess. 8 years of increasing debt and deficit, 8 years of scandals, 8 years of avoiding accountability, and the trend continues. The McGuinty government continues to avoid doing the responsible thing and reining in public salaries. And we all know why. They don't want to rock the boat with the unions that support them at campaign time. Now that the money has run out, now that they've bankrupted Ontario and there's no money left to support their spending addiction, will the McGuinty government finally admit that it is out of steam and out of ideas? Will they implement the recommendations that we've put forward repeatedly to balance the budget and get Ontario back to recovery?
Thank you.
That's a lot of anger and a lot of pessimism in one guy, Speaker. Speaker, I can't accept that, obviously. Speaker, just a few more facts. We've got North America's biggest auto sector. We have the fastest-growing clean energy sector in North America. We've become the mining capital of the world with incredible opportunities. We had our best year ever last year in mining, Speaker. Our banks.
Your plan is casinos around Ontario. That's your plan. That's the job.
Not good.
Premier.
Good news hurts, Speaker. It hurts. Our banks are rated the best in the world. Our financial services sector is the largest in North America, next to New York. Ontario is in the top 3 in North America in biotech, information and communication technology, and the film industry, and the list goes on and on, Speaker.
Thank you. Good question.